There's supposed to be like a really interesting slow transition from a black screen there, but that didn't freaking work. Hello everyone, I'm the Dave again. Technical difficulties is my middle name. I was gonna do like a slow thing. I was like, ooh, mysterious music, but that didn't fucking work. So instead, we're gonna have to go to Dead Bird Studio, which I mentioned before in a previous video. I have a window behind my monitor and it's glaring like a motherfucker. So you can imagine how well this is working out. It also says, 3 stars for what? Oh, whatever. 3 stars. 3 whatevers. Whatever this game is. Hats. Anyway, you can't clip through it, but look at that. They put a lot of detail in that parking lot. And that concludes that thing I failed to do the first time around. I'm a professional. Yeah, professional dumbass. Oh, I'm still wearing the conductor hat. Or the, whatever it's called. The drum major hat? I don't know. I'm rewatching Hibiki Euphonium. Try that again. I've been rewatching Hibiki Euphonium. Or Sound Euphonium. Whatever. I like saying Hibiki. Because I'm a nerd. A weeb. A filthy fucking weeb. Anyway. And, watch the episode with, them in the Sun Festival. Which is basically the marching band parade thing. And I gotta say, I don't remember that show being such a showcase for attractive shoulders. So I guess that puts me on another fucking watch list. Oops. Oh, I guess they just turned the power off. But this also lets you know that Dead Bird Studio can be cheesed. And you can just walk around the set. Look at this. Now, this... Oh, you fucking fannies. Also, a really good echo effect. I love a good echo effect in a wide area in video games. Because I'm a sucker for good sound design. And as a general rule, Patent Time has decent sound design. And this is Dead Bird Studio. Like, you can see the purple time rift over there. It's not like it's like some separate level, although it is a separate level. Whatever. I don't know how game engines work when at the end of the day, because you'll see stuff like this. It's like, well, it's obviously the same level, but they have like different instances and totally different assets sometimes. It's, all right, and yet it has all the features of the original. Huh? You could have fooled me, fool. There, coffee. Oh, that's a collectible. Oh yeah, this is the elevator ride from hell. Also, it took me probably about 45 minutes to get through this level the first time I played the game. Like, and not for good reasons. It's one of the worst examples of just how janky the camera control can be. Hang on, I'm gonna I'll leave the game unpaused. I'm turning this over to a different like mode on my monitor, which cuts the shadows out like a lot. It's called game mode. Hey! Well, fucking fannies on top of different fannies made of cheese. But yeah, I'm just making it so I can see. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to. But I never claim this is a walkthrough. I don't have to make this pleasant for anybody. Blue paint. Must have been what they coated the last area in. Also, you can hear that synthesized instrumentation giving, in the soundtrack, giving you little GoldenEye vibes. That's really all this is. I mean, I'm not gonna say Pascal Michael Stiefel took inspiration from Grant Kirkhope, as this entire game took inspiration from Rare games, but he does have his own style. But I love the little things, like just little hints and references. Looks like you're not past this point. Very subtle. No flying, no eggs, no humans. And you see the crows on the and no cats. Well, for once, my fat, lazy cats aren't in the room with me, disallowing me from making an obvious joke that would have given me the ha-has. Actually, I want that pawn. You never know when you want to buy something, particularly in Yakuza Metro. Which that's really all you need for the pawns for. In fact, I may even cheese ball some of the pawns, because there's a mod for like a super magnet that'll suck in every single pawn in the level all at once. And it's a horrifically cheap way of doing that, but you know, Hat in Time is not a grindy game. Also, fuck these tight ropes. So having little instances of, you know, of helping out the grind for the sake of, you know, expediency and demonstration. God damn. Hang on. It's like the one problem with the normal control stick method is there's not a whole lot of camera control on the upward swing, and I'm sure I could figure this out again because I've done this a million times, but this is one of the levels that I don't actually like to come back to unless I have to. Which, you know, if I'm playing the game back to front like I have like half a dozen times, then well, I hope everyone understood what he was talking about, because I could barely hear him. Anyway. So, the pipe entrance hidden area thing is over there. Oh, there's a freaking hook shot thing over there. Oh well. Get to that in a minute. Now the trouble is the last hat you get in the game requires, and I'm not exaggerating, but I might be misremembering. Ew, shut up. I think it requires something like 42 yarns, and we have most of them. In fact, I think the only one we're missing is that last hat, but the last hat is, there's a reason why it's so expensive, and that's because it snaps the game's difficulty in half. So you have to have explored and put your time in order to even get it, but it turns what could have been and what can be a fairly difficult boss fight or final boss fight and just turns it into a freaking cakewalk. And it's, when I say potentially difficult, I'm not even saying that it's the most difficult final boss in the entire game or in the entire industry. In fact, I'll just say it's Mustache Girl because that's kind of the point. But yeah, it can be difficult. In fact, I might even have to put like an epilepsy warning because it's big and flashy, and it's really flash. It's really flash. Shelves are full of movies you've never heard of. The amount of bird puns in their titles is staggering. It's an entire row full of dad jokes. So we got through there with what? 2 hits of damage? Hell, that's better than my first time. The label reads MacGuffins. That out there is like movie puns. Here it's just gonna be a bunch of writing references. The label reads John Bar hinges. All you can see through the cracks is a magnet and a pebble. Okay, well that just went flat over my head. I don't know what the hell that's about. Gonna have to look that up. In fact, if I remember, I'll look it up after we're done with this level, which I know I'm gonna forget, so it's probably gonna be something I look up on the next video. Oh, we got fixed camera, which means it wants us to be persistent. Oh yeah, oh. Don't have the no bump badge, don't need it. Splat. Okay, so I'm gonna clear the ground floor first. Clear the ground floor, yeah. Saw a friend of mine play Ground Branch, which I wish it was just called Ground Breach, because I don't know, in my brain that makes sense. It's like this tactical first-person shooter using like super stringent gunplay rules. It's sort of like Counter-Strike, but for people who don't like the just complete just autism of Counter-Strike. And I don't say that disingenuously, because I like Counter-Strike. And I'm potentially autism. What's that? Is that MacGuffins or is that the Chekhov's guns. Man, whenever I do writing, I desperately try to adhere to Chekhov's gun, but not to the detriment of what I'm writing, because you know, if everything you write is like has the most important item, or if like every line of dialogue is the most important line of dialogue, then it gets heavy. It gets weird, it gets unnatural. People will say things sometimes that are just off the cuff, strange, and don't really mean anything to anyone but them. And I was trying to see if I could get that item over there by climbing up there. Oh, what's this? Red herrings. This box reeks. Okay, that's a fish joke and a joke about fallacies. Which I hate the English language sometimes because it's like, ooh, phallus, dick joke. Really? You're waiting this long to tell me something I learned in Mafia Town. Congratulations, a hat in time. You're kind of late to the party. Where the fuck do I go? Over here. I've played this about 6 times. I know where I'm going. Yeah. Oh shit. That's what I was talking about with like the really tight camera. Tighter than my fucking urethra on a Tuesday. Oh, there we go. And now we're up here. That's where I was trying to go. I think there's multiple ways we could go about this, but we're gonna do it the Dave way. Which I believe is probably the way you're supposed to do it, but sometimes you get multiple ways. Sometimes there's multiple ways of getting around. I think you can stand on those. No, you can't. Get on the line. No, well, never mind. We gotta go back. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Okay, which I believe the game just kind of wants you to do that. Yeah, look at that. That was a really smooth transition. It was like that cat jumping over the fence. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I can't edit this, so... Oh, you fucking fanny! And that pipe's blocking me! Where's the line? The camera doesn't rotate fast enough with the stick in order to just make little snap corrections. That's camera. Which, I mean, I could go in the settings, go to the input settings, and then... Wait. And then, like, freaking... Don't make me feel stupid, game. Where's my But yeah, you can turn off this camera and put in like the mouse camera in with, oh, shut up, with the control stick, but I do kind of prefer this most of the time. It's just whenever you need to look up and around and there's verticality, this particular setup is not ideal. And you better get that right the first time, because you'd have to restart this whole level and you cannot come back here. This is one of the rare instances of a level that you cannot go back to. Actually, I tell a lie. I think it's the ceremony, like the fake out ceremony, that you can't go back to. I think if you go to the finale, you'll be able to do this again if you want. Now, don't do what I did and try to jump between the searchlights, because they'll just see you. I'm tempted to try, though, because part of me is thinking, am I remembering correctly? Like, is that the way you're supposed to do it? Doubt it. Man, I can't understand a word he's saying. I think it'd be the conductor's tone of voice is easier to... Oh, you mother Christmas. Okay, well, thanks for putting in a frickin' kill zone there. I guess I didn't necessarily want to have to, you know, do all that again, but at the same time, also didn't want to risk it. I know I can get over there. I've done this before. The label reads typical. Yeah, you think of one being advanced and shiver. Ah, yes, the philosophical questions. That kid is a very, very, very smart child. She's just a bit ridiculous. But hey, that's children for you. They're small, they're innocent, they're cute. Some of them are really smart, others just hear of concepts and then they run away with it. And I think that's kind of what Hat Kid does. Like she seems to have Wikipedia brain. So it's like, here's a concept I heard once and like on a show, so I went on Wikipedia. I didn't understand half of it, but I feel smart. Alright. I wouldn't call this a puzzle platformer right here, but you know, I'll admit, like I was making I made slight Metal Gear references in the first Dead Bird Studio. I'm just gonna flat out say it. This game is more fun than Metal Gear, as a general rule. But then again, that's a totally subjective opinion. I know some people like the puzzly stealthness of Metal Gear and Thief and stuff like that. And that's all well and good, but guess what? Sometimes I just like some things to be a little straightforward. Sometimes I like things to be a little more complicated. How the Christmas ham do I get over there? Yeah, there's your puzzle. How do I get from A to B without bunking my head on a thing? Now, in a Valvian context, that was not particularly well designed because that door should have been a bit more well telegraphed. Now, rather annoyingly, I think it's the time rift here. I've never been able to find all the pictures, or the purple time rift, so we'll get that done. Oh, wait. There we go. See, that's one advantage collectathon games have over others, and that is they can use their collectibles as senses of direction. So you know exactly where to go at all times. She's freaking going 100 miles an hour and not moving an inch. I think that's how my mom would have described herself, as just always going 100, never going anywhere. Anyway. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. You can't like just see, this is where the camera badge does come in handy. Picture perfect. Hell yeah. Again, Jen Brown's Jen Brown's 2D artwork is just absolutely phenomenal. And I believe you can buy that as a physical poster too, and I've not done that. Why have I not done that? I've basically made it a point to buy as much Hat in Time merchandise as I could get my hands on, at least on an official capacity. So, I mean, I've got the vinyl soundtrack, I've got the Murder on the Owl Express poster, I've got 42 long... Wait. Oh. I was about to say, like, do these change depending on who wins? I don't know. I was thinking like that may have been like the conductor being a bit of a shit. Anyway, now imagine walking on these. That would just fucking hurt. Ah, you pants. Oh, look, it's Quentin Tarantino's room. I joke, yes, but I freaking love Tarantino's movies. Like, yeah, most people can say that they've got like a director somewhere who, as a general rule, is capable of producing the movies that they want to see, or movies that are, at least by their own, you know, preference. Everyone's got that one director or artist or somebody who just, whatever they make is appealing to them and only them. Like, I've got, you know, like set artists on websites that draw things that I personally really like, and it's just one of those things where they most people may not like what they draw, but I do, and I can reliably get things that I like out of their drawings. Likewise, you have movie directors who reliably make movies that, you know, in the case of Tarantino, most people like his movies, but, you know, I can watch a Tarantino movie and pretty well know that I'm going to love it. But did he direct any of my favorite movies? Oh, Moo was here. Heck, it smells. Okay, what's with the... I can take a guess what that little cancel sign is for. Yeah, apparently you can look around and see a lot of Mustache Girl graffiti. Like, even if she's not a present voice in the game, she does have quite a bit of a presence in like the graffiti in the environment and other things. Hang on, I'm gonna move this because I don't foresee us actually using cooldown. You can put that on the box. I don't foresee us using any cooldown. Totally a horse. Again, just more great 2D artwork. Screw most celebrities. I just want to meet Jen Brown and say your work on A Hat in Time was fucking phenomenal. These posters came out pretty great, though it occurs to you that you never gave them permission to use their image in your marketing. Actually, you don't recall signing a contract for anything here, maybe giving them any of your details. It's possible you aren't getting paid for these movies, you think? On the Science Express. Yeah, Train Rush. Yeah. But that's the poster I actually have, because just... that face. It's the most cutest freaking thing. You know, the more I say that, the more it sounds like I'm a bit of a creep. Right? It's just like, oh, she's little girl, so cute. Well, excuse me, I'm getting close to my 30s here. Like, I'm within earshot of turning 30 years old. My parental instinct is starting to kick in. It's like, I'm not attracted to children. Just fuck off with that. Of course, saying that sounds more suspicious than, you know, somebody accusing me of that, so, shooting myself in the foot there. Fuck, you know, this low effort Let's Play I knew was gonna bite me in the ass. It's like, eventually I'm just gonna say something that's fucking weird. Oh, wait, that's where we're supposed to go. It's like, I'm not gonna be able to edit this shit. All right. Hooray! That's what the key was for. I have to go to Tarantino's bedroom to get the key for some cake. Euphemisms. Bada bang, bada booty. Hello? Okay. The elevator wasn't triggered. I got coffee. And I hope you enjoy this freaking artwork, because you'll never see it again. Well, I guess unless you play this again and then get to that loading screen. Now, first time I played this, and I think most of the time it was the conductor, and then just one day I decided, like, I'm gonna fight DJ Grooves.
Secret, huh? This last timepiece is all for me, darling. If you want it, well, I guess you've just gotta come and get it.
The fight, no matter who wins, the fight is exactly the same. So I'm not gonna have to like replay this and show like an alternate thing. Just getting it out there. Now let's see if I can remember how to do this. Because weirdly enough, I don't like really remember this fight that well.
Here we go!
Oh, I forgot. Oh, frick.
Ladies and gentlemen!
I didn't really use the brewing hat, like, for most of the... Oh, you fucker. Oh, I could have hit him with a dive. Heck yeah. Oh, I remember this being slightly more... Oh, whatever, I'll just hit him.
Here we
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. You just cancel that with a freaking knife attack. I remember that being a big old pain in the butt. Here he comes again. Here he comes. Here comes Speed Racer. He looks like a penguin on crack. Okay, when does he do the triple knife? Probably later. Uh-oh. Ow. What? Bit of a risk. Oh, here we go. Here's the thing that always kills me. Oh, one of them.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on. Uh-oh.
let's have a little heart to heart. Have a seat, darling.
Oh, better get dressed for the occasion. Oh, okay. This scene will just straight up despawn your hat and make the game stutter slightly.
Ever since you arrived on this planet, these timepieces have fallen from the sky. Now, I could understand if you feel they belong to you, darling. I understand.
I'm glad you
But
do.
did you know they allow for rewind in time?
Yeah, even though that's never used in the game.
With one
Wait.
timepiece, I could reclaim
Huh.
all the trophies.
I
that
just
belong to
understood
you,
something.
darling. Every single trophy I've lost to the conductor where he has cheated his way to victory.
I'm sorry, I literally, after all this time, I literally just understood a plot point that is introduced in the final cutscene of the game. Or it's concluded. The timepieces rewind time. I just realized the implication of an action. Oh my goodness. I'm happy now.
I can't prove it, darling, but I'm certain the conductor has been manipulating everything to make sure I never win.
He's an anus, of course he
I
is.
just need one timepiece to fix years of cheating and fraud. Can't you spare me just one timepiece, darling?
No. I mean, there's no replacement for skill.
Darling, darling, darling. You're so persistently selfish. I've brought you to stardom, and all I ask in return is a single timepiece. But you won't share?
No, they're mine. M-I-A-E, mine. And you know what that means? Not yours! In fact, I fought demons far scarier than your penguin-looking ass. And I won. And I got my stuff back. Just because it lands in your lawn doesn't make it yours. It means it's mine and it fell on your lawn and I want it back, son.
Well, darling, if you want this timepiece back so bad, come and get it.
It wouldn't be so bad. Maybe I'd consider it if you didn't just straight up attack me. I mean, maybe I wanted to party at your secret underground disco. This sounds like a recipe for an orgy, but anyway. Let's kick some anus. Also, my hat just doesn't work anymore. Look at that. That looks freaking stupid. Maybe when the lights come on. Also, there's a bomb strapped to our back. Oh, there it is.
Remember this bomb, darling? I stole it from the conductor's movie set, and now it'll be your demise.
Yeah. So you have 80 seconds to solve this problem. And I don't remember exactly. Oh, saw blades. I'd like to point out that I'm doing better here than I think I've ever done before by virtue of just using the brewing hat for a long-ranged attack. Because I've been going up and hitting him all this, every other playthrough. I've just gone up and smacked him with the, I was going to say a bat, but I don't have the bat yet. The conductor's up there with a bunch of moon penguins, and they're just not, you know, peeling his skin off. So note to self, this ow. I was gonna say this fight is like ridiculously easy if you use the brewing hat, and then I just took damage mid-sentence. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he just walked up to him. Look at that. Dumbass. Ah. And those got really fast.
My diffuser is ready. Come here.
Snip. Well, that was easy. Now we're gonna do this kid to penguin. No more brewing hats. No more hats at all. Well, nothing useful. Okay. We're gonna do it the way that I've always done it. Ah, you pants. Ow! Now if I die here, I'm gonna freaking shit my pants. Oh, these things, I forget how that works. Okay. Ah, yeah. Hang on, I want that. Well, at least I prevented myself from dying. Uh-oh. Oh, that was easy. Ow, okay. I'm starting to regret this whole, honorable, victory thing. Oh! Smacked him in the ass. He's just like, I hate you, darling. I don't. You're just an idiot. Oh yeah. I mean, once we get the time riffs done, that's 3 down and 3 to go as far as levels go. Unfortunately, one of them is the Arctic Cruise. But fortunately, one of them is also in Yakuza Metro, which is the last one we're gonna do before the final boss. Or should it be the one that I do after the final boss? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's all in the space station. It kind of makes sense. Oh, what's this? This is your bleeding edge top of the line audio device. Without it, you wouldn't be able to tune into all your favorite radio broadcasts, like Acquaintances at the Table, Goodbye from Sunshine Town, or Two Brothers, and then also a third additional brother myself. Okay, so let's get these time riffs done, and I'm really, 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 really tempted to do the blue ones first. So Murder on AliExpress, and now that is the big parade, but it's not actually on the big parade. Like, again, you can play these levels in different instances and still have the same collectibles. So okay, yeah, we've been here, done that. Let's give me my sprint hat. I gotta go find my damn thing. I'm gonna reach max diva just trying to find my time rift. Okay. Which I want to say, oh, where is it? There it is. Unfortunately, while this is a fun set to play on, it's also not that distinct. Like, you have to kind of look up and see your landmarks. The moon. And I think this also has like low gravity as well. And a freaking entourage. See, that's what I was talking about before. With like the Death Wish challenges, you get like 20 of them after you. Huh, well, there's your example. Example Q. Hang on. And you gotta do this and activate switches and do all this other stuff. And they repeat all your moves. So it's not like pathfinding. All they do is do your exact pathway yourself. So if you are moving really fast with a sprint hat and then freaking save it at the last minute, you can't really do anything to get away from them because they will just imitate every single move that you do. It has, in other words, it has the Paper Mario partner pathfinding, where all they do is just do everything you do, which is really freaking nifty as far as AI design goes. Oh, imagine me just flipping them off as I fell. That was pretty much what happened there. It was my traffic finger. And I think we do this side first. Or back to, oh, you've got to be fucking dickheading. Oh, now you're really having a laugh. All the way down here now. Whee! Bing me up, Scotty. I ain't getting out of this one. God damn it. And I'm still wearing the frickin' parade outfit. Hang on. How intentional was it? Oh! Scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? Okay, okay. If I were to change the dye, I'd lose this outfit. I'm gonna play the whole rest of the game with this outfit. What's funny is it scared me, but there was that very brief moment before it happened where it's like, wait, are they gonna? And then they happened. I was like, ah, shit. I'd like to point out, I don't really know where I'm going, and my phone is screaming at me. Shut the fuck up. Why do I have so many alarms? I don't know. At this point, I really don't have a use for them. Like them take the high road, I take the low road. Mine! Oh. Should have slid. Mine! Okay. And now everybody's gonna clip into each other and look like a freaking meatball supreme. Oh, I like that color. I played through through my first playthrough with this color, I think. I think it was blueberry pie. What? I forgot about this. I wonder if I looked up on like DeviantArt or something, if I could find somebody just drawing mustache girl without the mustache. I mean, I'm sure she looks almost exactly like that kid.
I made it. I infiltrated that kid's spaceship without the alarms going off.
Were there alarms?
I bet she's collected a ton more timepieces than I have. Now, where does she keep them?
Now, Mustache Girl plays pretty much identically to Hat Kid, including the dive dash. I mean, obviously, she was doing that in the kind of the intro, which makes me think, in a sequel, why not have her as a playable character? Yeah, Bo Kid's a thing, but being able to play as Mustache Girl would be freaking sweet. Now, you can't attack, like I'm pushing an attack button right now and all this shit. What's that? The machine has detected a rare signal. Signal says a rare sticker. Oh, so I'm sure if Mustache Girl wants to have some rare stickers, that would be nifty. Now, for whatever reason, all the stuff is broken, as if you can't even access it, or maybe it's just something. I don't know.
Jackpot! This must be where she stores them all. Time to mess with time a little.
That doesn't really mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. But what it does mean is we have 25 timepieces. In other words, we can now go to the end of the game. Like we have cleared the circumstances to where we could just waltz up and beat the game right now. Like I could. I could just go in there, I could beat the game within like the next 10 minutes, and then we could all be home in time for breakfast. But I'm not going to do that. Going back to Deed Bead Steedy. Ah, shit! I think this is the purple time rift. We're not doing that. Not yet. Because I think the next one is Murder on the Express. We're gonna have to answer a question about something stupid, but I mean, I can avoid everything else. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Phenomenal artwork. I'm just gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that until the universe understands it. Okay, don't need to talk to you, don't need to talk to anybody, just need to go through this door, but I can't go through this door because this dude's yapping at me. Cafeteria. Who cares if they see me? Okay. And that's really the only way I play through Murder on the Express on any playthrough since my first one. It's just as quickly as bloody possible. Because you saw it, it was like a 30 minutes of that. Well, okay. That's the problem with the sprint hat. The sprint hat does not allow you to engage a double jump. It is like, all it does is make me fall to my ass. Anyway, all it does is gives you like a normal, it's a long jump that isn't as long. I completely fucked myself. Man, may as well just, you know what, fuck it. There's no penalty. I'm not losing any lives or pawns or anything else. It's not Mario Odyssey. But anywho, my point being, the sprint hat jump is does not allow for a double jump. It's not as long of a jump as a double jump, and so yeah, that's why in whatever it was, what was it called? The damn, she came from outer space or whatever. That's why you have to not use a sprint hat in order to skip from the banner to that thing, kind of a speed right damn. Just need to shut up and do this correctly. He says, as he just does something stupid. This is probably not even, yeah, there's some on each side. Give me that butt. Oh, fuck. That button. Something I ought to do, like, in response to this, like when I'm done with this, is I've got the 3D Mario All-Stars thing on the Switch, and I even have the physical copy because I was like, hey, this might actually be worth some freaking money one day because of the limited release. But I've got a copy of it, and it's been actual freaking years upon years upon years upon years since I've played through Mario 64, and even longer since I've played through Mario Sunshine, and I only beat Mario Galaxy once. So that would be an exercise in what the hell is this guy doing? He seems like a numpty. Because I am. But we're not gonna talk too deeply about that, because numptydom is, well, it's kind of cool. But numptydom is a state of being. Let's see if I could get some. Well, I guess I have to take that now. Captain of the Sea. Is this another one where she's blonde? That's a great paradox. Actually, I'm not going to talk about that. It's like a little personal weirdness with me. But, something to do with blondes, I'll put it that way. La 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 la! Oh. I just look like normal Hat Kid, but with, different, slightly different colored clothing? Words. I want to be blueberry pie. Ah, shit! Hat in Time stopped working. For some reason, I guess it didn't want me to be a freaking blueberry pie. Wants me to emulate being a Raspberry Pi, I suppose. Hang on, give me a minute. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that we were still messing around with freaking Deadbird Studio, I'd go ahead and just stop the recording and then load it back up and go to freaking Alpine Skyway. Which, beating that in one sitting is a hell of a thing. It's possible, but I want to get all the collectibles in that one as well, and that can be a bit of an ordeal because some of the... There's a bit of a jungle gym aspect to some of it. Oh shit, my processor fan's not spinning. That might explain why my fucking thing crashed, because it was like, I don't know what to fucking do. You know, gotta coax it into spinning. Come on, Pooh. Live! Didn't we have that? Didn't I have that issue before where it just stopped spinning? Oh, wait. I need to actually click onto the thing. Yeah, advertisements. I want merchandise, which I pretty well have all that. Anyway. Yeah, I have the little N64 box thing and it has a code. It actually has, I have a code for the game. A Steam code, and I've not given it to anybody. Huh. If my friend Evan, who recently built a gaming PC for the first time in his life, is interested in playing Hat in Time, I will certainly give him the code to it. But I don't actually picture him as being the kind of person to go through and play it. So I want to save that for somebody. That'll be my wedding present. It's like, baby, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But I don't have enough money for a wedding ring, so here's a copy of A Hat in Time. It was then Dave discovered he could be single for the rest of his life, whether he wants to or not. Noise. Wait, there was an address on that paper. It was like house in the sky or ship in the sky or something. It's like, that's some added detail that I don't remember. Ah, wanted to use that as a stepping stool, but I can't. Fechin' owls. Oh, wait. Steppy. Over here. Purple! The debt has been forgiven. I'm gonna lower the microphone slightly. Now, one thing I don't want to replicate is a glitch I found here on the Switch. Oh my good lord. Accident. And there's just a camera there in case you fall off. It's like, double fuck you. But, I want to, I'll point it out, but there is a glitch you can get into under very odd circumstances that when I was playing the Switch version, I found purely on accident. It was funny, and I saved it with the little clip capture function. But I have no way of showing that here. Oh, fucking crap. I guess I'm going this way. See if I give 7 hoots. Give 7 hoots to the nanny. I'm more interested in these because I can always find more of the coins, and there's no reason to get all of the coins because I believe it is actually impossible to end up soft locking yourself out of having enough to continue. The thing is, I don't remember if it's possible for certain areas to have multiple painting, drawing things or not. Well, yeah, it is. Look at that. There's one right there. Right there, son. Right there. That assessment is right. And he's just, I wonder who this slammed into. Oh, what's this? There's a piece of paper pinned to the crate. It's a receipt for a bunch of prop supplies. Weird. Seems like somebody snuck a copy of Corgi Quest 7 to this order, but it doesn't seem to have been delivered properly. Looks like they got a crate of fish instead. Was that joke? Was that what joke is? I don't know. What's that? I think this is one of the ones where I've never found all the frickin' storybook entries before. Oh, I was just straight up, like, avoiding detection there by throwing myself right at him. Shadow Clone Jutsu. It's like I'm bloody obvious, but you can't see me. See, if I wasn't dashing, I would have actually made it, and I'm gonna demonstrate that to make a point. Oh, give me that. There's that there as well, but blah, 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 blah. Look how much distance I got out of that. Why am I not using the ice hat? Because I don't want to. Oh no! Now the problem with these freaking purple timers is they don't frequently give you a lot of hearts. This really is kind of a... It's a platforming challenge. And it's... I got the hiccups. Sorry about that. But it's platforming challenge. Bit of a puzzle sometimes. There's another painting up there. Or drawing, page, whatever you want to fucking call it. Oh. There's probably a thing in there. There's a lot of paintings up in this pool. Oh, I completely lost my sense of direction. We're going over here. Of course, I don't think this one is a particularly long time rift. I think he basically just kind of 2 or 3 and that's it. So the fact that I don't see any more paintings is concern. Oh, talking to the devil. See right here, if you dive into that bar right there, you can get stuck. And you'll get stuck in that loop because she'll slide into it and then just be like, then it just won't do any physics. Oh, there's a heart. Nice. So while I don't need to get all of the coins or crowns, whatever that shit they are. Why are they crowns? Oh, why not, Dave? Does it matter what they are? Kind of. It matters to my, you know, special eyes. Alright. Oh, I see the footprints on the side of that, which means that's what Year's Breakfast says we're supposed to do.
But I've never been one to follow instruction.
He says after he followed the instructions. Who's really talking shit now? See, this is where the camera does come in handy, because it's like, are there any missing pieces? It's like flying a drone around in snow. Or didn't Steep have one? I don't know. I'm thinking freaking snowboarding games right now for some reason. Like, who cares? Nobody cares about snowboarding. Except for professional snowboarders, and who cares what they think? Oh, I thought that was up there. Hit my head and I landed right next to it. That's a certified anime moment. And it was then the entire population was confused as to what I'm really thinking. That's an ice hat. How'd that happen? Oh no, you land on platform, go over here, sit down and cry. Wah. You know, after playing Shadow of the Colossus for, you know, as long as I have, which, you know, been once. It's like anytime there's like any degree of slipperiness or just like, oh, I don't want to fall over something, I just Christmas just instinctually pull like a trigger to try to stabilize myself and I don't fall off, because falling off in that game is just the worst. See, this is the dickhead. Nope. Because, like, not being able to find the last painting, even though you have looked for, you know, the shiny, like, glowing bits, is just maddening. Because some of them can be really well hidden. I'm not debating that, but I'm not defending my own blindness here, but good lord. Because, like, there's been some of them that have been hidden in incredibly obscure, weird, and hard to reach places. And I know that's by design, but that doesn't stop it from being, you know, mildly aggravating, if I'm perfectly honest. Because, I mean, I'm willing to bet that there was one, like, in a box somewhere in, like, the Ed, Ed and Eddie city of boxes. And there was probably one just sitting in there somewhere, and I didn't see it because it was the little glowing effect was intentionally being obscured slightly by it clipping into other boxes. Because it's not a 3D effect, so they can do that, and they can be assholes about it. And I was like, oh my lord. And I can tell you right now, we're here now. This is the final room. There is no painting here. I've been here a million times. Well, egg on my fucking face. What was it? The one at the very beginning that I've just always missed in the past? Oh, what the hell? Whatever. Don't listen to anything I say. I'm retarded. It was then Dave 100%ed Deadbird Studios art book for the first time, having said he'd never done it before. Lottie-dottie-da, Murphy's Law's a fucking cunt. I've not really had an issue losing my freaking cooldowns, but I'm just gonna turn off the camera anyway because I'm not going to do any more time riffs today. Fuck that shit. When am I doing subcon? Whenever I feel like it. Ooh, stretching. Okay. The conductor and crew's big dreams. They lived in separate environments and had the same. They grew up on TV, and they were like, "Damn, I want that." So then they dreamed about it, and they rented a studio. But they both had the same key, and they argued a lot. And they divided the studio and made movies, and apparently were really successful because their rivalry, their competition, the fact that one of them did not have a monopoly on the industry meant that there was competition and therefore improvement. And everybody lived happily ever after because there was not just one kind of movie being made, but movies for different kinds of people. In this case, birds. The end! Hooray! I could be a leprechaun! Fuck yeah! And another Subcon Force sticker, because fuck me. Everything's in Subcon Forest now, except for the one that's in Down with the Mafia, so I mean, I can go find that. And by the way, the stickers are not even especially useful. Like, I've not even found any. No, the rare, oh shit, we can do death wishes now. Cool. But, why 27? Like, 26 is like the end of the game, so like, whatever. So I don't get that, but the sticker, which I don't have access to, is like you go to Yakuza Metro and they're fucking everywhere because it's kind of a reference to Japanese culture where, you know, stickers and put it on everything. But you can also find the rare stickers, which are these hologram things. They're nifty, but they're random, so you can't get like the entire sticker collection in rare form, I don't think. So they're random which ones you're gonna get. So you go online and people have the holographic Mierder sticker, which I've never found. I've never found the normal Mierder one. And Hat Kid has lines related to a number of the stickers. So you pick the Mierder one and she'll go Mierder. And it's really adorable. I've never found it, and that makes me salty. Yeah, that's how salty I am. In fact, I'm so salty I'm gonna smug dance while I stop the video. Thank you very much for watching. I have been the Dave signing off. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next one, which I'm probably gonna start right now because my room's not all that hot. In fact, I don't even think my air conditioner started running yet, so that's nice. But yeah, unless no, it's not even on. Cool. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'm probably gonna continue on, much to my detriment, because Alpine Skyway's fucking exhausting. Or we could just do the Subcon time riffs and just dedicate a whole video to that and bore the pants off of everybody. But like I said, I was, you know, you heard me talking the last one. Goodbye. Good lord. That was all. What did I push? I pushed caps lock. What the fuck is that gonna do?